Hi, welcome to Anywhere Storytime, children's stories read aloud by Ashley. Today we will be reading There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat by Lucille Calandro, illustrated by Jared Lee. There was an old lady who swallowed a bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed an owl. My, oh my, she started to howl. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed a cat. What do you think? Now she's so fat. She swallowed the cat to chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed a ghost. What do you think? She liked it the most. She swallowed the ghost to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed a goblin. It made her so dizzy she started to spin. She swallowed the goblin to scare the ghost. She swallowed the ghost to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed some bones. Ooh, there were so many she started to groan. She swallowed the bones to rattle the goblin. She swallowed the goblin to scare the ghost. She swallowed the ghost to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to chase the owl. She swallowed the owl to shush the bat. I don't know why she swallowed a bat. Imagine that. There was an old lady who swallowed a wizard to cast a spell so she could yell, "Trick or treat!" Burp. Happy Halloween. The end. Welcome to Anywhere Storytime, read by Ashley. Today's story is Little Blue Truck's Halloween, a Lift the Flap book, written by Alice Schertle, illustrated by Jill McElmurray. Little Blue Truck and his good friend Toad are going to a party just down the road. Beep, 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 says Little Blue. It's Halloween. You come too. Who's that in a tutu striking a pose? Up on the tiniest tips of her toes. Under the mask, who do you see? Quack, says the duck. It's me, it's me. Who's this clown with a big red nose and a cap that jingles wherever he goes? Under the mask, who do you see? Bah, says the sheep, it's me, it's me. Who's this queen with a golden crown and sparkling jewels and a velvet gown? Under the mask, who do you see? Moo, says the cow, it's me, it's me. What scraggly hair, what funny teeth, who is hiding underneath? Under the mask, who do you see? Oink, says the pig, it's me, it's me. There's a fancy feather on the pirate's hat. Who's dressed up in a hat like that? Under the mask, who do you see? Cluck, says the hen, it's me, it's me. A dragon's head and dragon wings. Who's that wearing those dragon things? Under the mask, who do you see? Nay, says the horse, it's me, it's me. Croak, says Toad, there's just one more. Has anyone seen this ghost before? Off comes the sheet. It's you know who. Little Blue Truck says beep, beep, boo. The end. Happy Halloween! Welcome to Anywhere Storytime by Ashley. Today we will be reading another Halloween story, Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson, pictures by Axel Scheffler. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair and a braid down her back. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held onto her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid just like that. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The wind clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch. So the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I am a dragon as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, just this once I'll have witch without fries. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch. And it said to the dragon, Buzz off, that's my witch. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you I'd be in that dragon's insides. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, Find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. The end. Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to Anywhere Storytime by Ashley. Where is Baby's Pumpkin? A Karen Katz Lift the Flap book. Tonight is Halloween. Baby is looking for her special pumpkin. Is it under the leaves? No, but there's a fuzzy black cat. Is it behind the curtain? No, look, a friendly ghost. Is it in the closet? No, but here are some happy bats. Is it behind Mommy's bowls? No, but here are some yummy candy apples. Is it under the bed? No, it's a pointy witch's hat. Is Baby's pumpkin outside the door? Yes! And now we can all go trick-or-treating. Happy Halloween! The end. Hi, welcome to Anywhere Storytime, children's stories read aloud by Ashley. Today we have a special story because it will be 2 stories in 1. We will be reading Disney, Mickey and Friend, Mickey's Halloween Mystery Book, which has 2 stories. The first story is Mystery at the Haunted Hotel, and the second story will be The Case of the Missing Hat. Mystery at the Haunted Hotel. Hooray! Shouted Morty. We're on our way. We're on our way to a haunted holiday. Ferdy sang. Hop in the car, Pluto, Mickey said. Then we'll be off to Haunted Hollow, the spookiest Halloween town of all time. Do you think we'll see a real ghost? Morty asked. Mickey laughed. There's no such thing as a real ghost. After a long drive, Mickey, Pluto, and the boys arrived at the Haunted Hotel in Haunted Hollow. This place sure is creepy, said Morty. I'll bet there are secret passageways and everything, said Ferdy. Mickey shivered as he felt a finger tap him on the shoulder. I am Frankenstein. I hope to make your stay most interesting, the manager said as he handed Mickey the key to their room. Gee, thanks, said Mickey. Here is our room, said Morty, number 13. I can't see a thing, Mickey said as he walked in. Someone find a light. This must be it, said Ferdy as he flipped a switch. But the light did not go on. Instead, they heard a strange noise. Squeak. I guess this light switch doesn't work, said Ferdy. Finally, Ferdy found one that did. Wow, said Morty. This place is spooky. Look at all those cobwebs. How do you like it, Pluto? Mickey asked. Pluto? Where are you? Mickey and the boys searched the room. They looked behind the curtains, under the bed, and in the bathroom, but they could not find him. Pluto was gone. Have you seen our dog? Mickey asked Frankenstein. He seems to have disappeared. Disappeared? Frank repeated. Perhaps you should talk to Mr. Invisible. He knows about disappearing. Can you help us find our dog? Mickey asked Mr. Invisible. He seems to have disappeared. A dog? Said Mr. Invisible. I have not seen him. But perhaps you should ask the werewolf. He knows many dogs. I have not seen your dog, said the werewolf, but I would love to meet him. Allow me to introduce myself, said a man in a long cape. I am Count Vampire. Would your dog happen to be a bloodhound? No, said Mickey. Then I'm afraid I cannot help you, said the Count. Mickey and the boys searched and searched, but no one had seen Pluto. They returned to their room and sadly went to bed. Morty sighed, Ferdy sniffed, and Mickey shed a tear. Then Mickey turned out the light, but he could not sleep. Suddenly they heard a howl. Ow! Ow! It is a ghost, said Morty. Don't be silly. There's no such thing as a ghost, said Mickey. I think, oh, it is a ghost, said Morty, and he jumped up to flip on the light switch. That switch doesn't work, Ferdy reminded him as he turned on the bedside lamp. But all of a sudden, they heard the strange noise again. Scoop, squeak. Then a secret door slowly opened, with Pluto right behind it. Pluto howled with happiness. Ow! I guess the light switch doesn't work. It isn't a light switch at all, said Mickey. It must control the secret sliding door. Mickey and the boys gave Pluto a big hug. See, boys, said Mickey, I told you there was no such thing as a ghost. Ow! Pluto howled in agreement. Now we are going to read the second story, The Case of the Missing Hat. Detective Minnie Mouse looked out her office window. The flowers were in bloom, and the birds were singing as they built their nest. Suddenly, Donald Duck burst in, making lots of noise. Calm down, Donald, said Minnie. I can't understand a word you are saying. Donald pointed to his bare head. Oh, finally, Minnie understood. Your sailor hat, she said. It's missing. Yes. Donald jumped up and down. I'm getting an award tomorrow, and I have to wear my hat to the party they are having for me. No one will know me without my sailor hat, Donald said. I won't even know myself. Leave it to me, said Minnie. I'll find your sailor hat. First, they went to Mickey's house. Look, said Minnie. Look behind that shade. Donald saw a familiar shadow. My hat, he said. We caught you, Mickey Mouse, Minnie said. But when they went inside, the shadow was just a bowl of fruit. Then they went to Goofy's house. Look, said Minnie, look behind the curtain. Once again, Donald saw a familiar shadow. My hat, he said. We caught you, Goofy, Minnie said. But the shadow was only the sleeping puppy that Goofy was taking care of. Next, they went to Pluto's house. Look, said Minnie, look in the doorway. Once more, Donald saw a familiar shadow. My hat, he said. We caught you, Pluto, said Minnie. But the shadow was Pluto's dog dish. I give up, said Donald Duck, and he went home. But Detective Minnie Mouse would not quit. First, she looked up. Then she looked down. Then she looked up again. There, in the tree, was Donald Duck's sailor hat with 3 tiny eggs in it. A family of robins was using it as a nest. Minnie rushed off to find Donald. When they returned, 3 tiny beaks were poking their way out of the eggs. Sorry, Mother Robin, said Minnie Mouse, but the nest hat you have there belongs to this gentleman." Mother Robin was very worried. Her babies were too small to be moved. 3 little open beaks pointed in Donald's direction, and a tear rolled down his cheek. "Never mind, Minnie," Donald said. "They can have my hat for as long as they need it." "But what will you wear to your party?" Minnie asked. Donald gathered a bunch of twigs and put them on his head. "If they can use my hat as a nest," said Donald, "I can wear a nest as a hat." And they all laughed. The end. Thank you for listening.